How do you find your passion in business? Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special live stream, which indeed has a very special space in my heart because it's actually an answer to a question that I recently received from one of our incredible students. But also, why this is a very special one for me today is because it's only 5 days until Project 1 Million in 1 year pre trading starts. Is it actually 5 days or is it 4 days? Let me just quickly do the math. It is one, two, three, four, five. Yes, it's indeed five. I'm sometimes counting or miscounting what the days are because it is so exciting. And I know this event is always bringing so much change forth in people and people's lives that I am just over the moon about how impactful and big this training is going to be. But in any case, I just want to dive into this topic and I want to say a very special thank you to the person who sent this video or this question in. So, you know who you are. Thank you so much for asking this question. And the question was basically phrased, and that's why I also want to make this video with regards to Project 1 Million in 1 year coming up so soon, because I know a lot of our participants might have this question as well. Like, how do you find your focus, or how do you find that thing that you're passionate for and you can just go all in when it comes to creating your business around that topic? Now, before we carry on, I'm just quickly going to check to make sure that we are actually live and the audio is working well. So give me a second. By the way, if anybody's watching this live stream and you're like, hey, I want to be part of this event and I'm not part of the event yet. Okay, it's working. Then make sure to get your ticket, which is, I'm just quickly going to pronounce it as well, go.project1millionin1year.com/join dash now. So if you are not part of the event yet and you want to be part of it, join now. All right, cool. So going into the question and going into the topic. So the context of the question was basically that this person who is such an incredibly talented and huge hearted individual, and I'm just so proud because all of our students are absolutely incredible, but he was basically saying that he loves the fact or admires the fact that I am kind of always focused and that I really know what I want in life, and therefore am able to stay so focused and to really go all in on that topic, which is my business, which is helping people. And he was basically asking, like, how did you find what that thing is for you? Because this person, again, is super, super talented, but is also searching, like, what is the right business for him? And so this is a very common question. And I, again, want to ask everybody who's watching this, either live or on the replay, if you've ever had this question and you wonder, like, what is the best business for you? And you've ever faced this, then you're going to love the continuation of this video. But comment below if you can relate or resonate to this and if you've ever felt that question as well. So one of the first lessons that I learned from my business mentor early on, 8.5 years ago, was find your passion in helping people. Find your passion in serving people. Find your passion in making a difference to people and solving their problems. And so, even though it sometimes is a little bit tricky of like, what is that thing that you're going to do? At the end of the day, we have to realize that business is all about helping people and making that difference and doing something for the people. And what often we do as humans is we overthink and we think, what can I possibly do? And what is that thing that would be the ultimate business for me? Hello, King. Thank you so much for joining us. That's very normal and it's obviously part of the journey. But it also happens that as humans, we often overcomplicate things. And that's why I love this advice that my mentor gave me early on very, very much, because he just said, find your purpose in helping people. And that made things so much simpler because it allowed me to focus on people. And if there's one thing that, especially in this event, we're going to talk about, and I, again, want to ask anyone who's watching this, either live or on the replay, if you're on this event, you're going to learn this and you're going to take this to a whole nother level. If there's one thing that we focus on very, very deeply in Project 1 Million in 1 year, it's that we focus on helping people and making a difference to people and learning to be with the people. So if you want to comment something, comment that below. Say be with the people, because again, you can do a lot in your mind. You can think of all the possible businesses that you could do. You can make a business plan. You can make a financial forecast. You can plan it all out. You can even create some stuff. But at the end of the day, if you don't speak to people, you're not going to get actual clients. You're not going to have people see the benefits of what you do unless you show it to them. So if we were to just flip it around, it would make your life and your business life so much easier. Just be with the people. Exactly. And what does that really mean? Because it might sound a little bit cryptic, but what it really means is that you are just making sure that you're adding value to people. So, what is an example of that? For instance, what I'm doing right now, I am here on YouTube making this live stream, sharing some value, sharing with people a question that I've received, and I'm giving the answer, or at least my interpretation or my experience and advices that I can give around that topic here live on a live stream. That's one way of how I can do it. I can also go and record a quick little video, maybe a reel, and put that on my Instagram. Or I can write a post or a blog about something. And if you do that consistently, you're going to help people. You're going to find people that are going to watch what you do. They're going to be benefited by the value that you put out there, and you're going to build that relationship with them. And so if you are that person that is thinking like, yes, I really want to go in business, but I have no clue where to start, just start by asking people perhaps the question like, how can I help you? That's another thing that we're going to talk about, especially in 5 days on the pre-training. That's going to be a very important one. How can I help you? We actually usually only talk about it from day 1 onwards, but going fast forward right now in this video, how can I help you? Such a very, very, very simple question. And so once you ask that question, and even I can ask this question right now, guys, girls, people who are watching this, comment below. How can I help you? What is something that you would like me to help you with? And so even if I didn't already have a topic, I could just name this video, how can I help you? And then I can start getting some responses. And based on the responses that I get, I can go out there and give people advice, actually help people on the topics that they're interested in. And if those topics obviously overlap with something that I have knowledge in, or even if not, I can look up some stuff and then share what I have found from reliable sources. That is helping people and making a difference to people. And by doing that, what's going to happen is that you build a relationship with people, and you are going to allow a connection to be formed. And what happens is that if you have that relationship and you build the trust, that trust leads to business. And so if I am always here and I'm always going to add value and I'm always going to help people and answer questions and give my take, or even if I'm not helping people with per se knowledge aspects, but I'm giving people inspiration and I'm giving people positivity and things that can allow people to make their day brighter and better. That's another reason why people would want to be part of you and your mission and what it is that you do. And so what this will in turn show you is that as you do this and as you keep doing this, you're going to find out what your business will be, because you're doing it, you're helping people, you're being with the people, you're learning from what are the problems that people are facing, you're learning which topics do you enjoy more to speak about or to give value about, and that is then going to showcase for you what that business could be and also what your passion in business can be. But most of all, you will probably already, before you figure out what is that exact thing, find a passion from just the mere fact that you're helping people. Find your passion in making a difference. Find your passion in serving people and helping people. And so that is such a powerful piece of advice, because also if there's anything that, again, you're going to learn at Project 1 Million in 1 year, is that you probably don't just want to build one business. One of the things that so many billionaires have always said is that don't put your eggs in one basket. And, in essence, what they mean by that is that you shouldn't rely on just one income stream. You should probably want and put effort and focus towards having multiple income streams over time. Not all in one go, because that's not going to be manageable either. But at a certain moment, you want to have more than one income stream, because if one fails, then you at least have multiple others that will look after you and your family. So what does that mean? It means that you're so much better off if you are building an empire. And that, again, is another thing that you're going to learn at this event. Not just how do you build a business, which, even though we teach that to so many people and we do that exceptionally well, learning how to make an empire, learning how to put a brand out there that is being with the people and that is scalable and allows you to have multiple businesses under that brand. So you would make your life so much easier by not trying to look for a passion first, but start by being with the people first. And so that's the first thing. And so what I also, if you're just coming back to the question, and how did that happen for me? In essence, in the beginning, I just loved helping people because I love to speak to people. I love to empower people. I love to put a smile on people's faces and make people believe that everything is possible, which is the case. Just sometimes we go through life and we go through so many different things that we may think that not everything is possible, but it is. Even though you've maybe been through a tough time, doesn't mean that the rest of your life is going to be tough times. Absolutely not. And actually, in one fact is that also what you're going to learn is that it is really based on what you put your mind to, what's going to be possible for you. And that's why we always say is that success is a decision. So you learn that you and only you are the one that can prevent yourself from achieving incredible things. Because in your mind, you may think, oh, I'm not able to do this, therefore you're not able to do it. But if in your mind you say, yes, I am able to do it, then you will do it. And then you can do it with the right support, with the right guidance, with the right accountability. But all of that being said, what it then really did for me is that I really started to implement these things. I started to speak with people. I started to empower people. And one of the things that people always said to me is that you're always so positive. You're always so happy. Can you teach me how to be happy? And so I actually did exactly the same thing that I am now advising you guys. I was being with the people. I was helping them, answering questions, doing whatever I could. And then someone came to me and said, you're always happy. Can you teach me how to be so happy all the time? And it wasn't one person, it was another person, another person, another person. I was like, oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to create a happiness course. And the funny thing was, is that I started working on that happiness course. But eventually, as I needed to learn the skills of marketing and sales to go and market and create and sell that course, I actually went into the field of marketing, sales, business, which is what I'm doing now, helping people to grow and launch their businesses. Launch if you're a beginner, grow if you're already in business, and scale if you are more advanced, business owner. And I still make people happy with that particular aspect. So I still am a happiness coach in a way, but that was then the field that became my field because I was being with the people and I was taking actions that then led me into the direction that for the last 8 years I've been focused on. But the essential part is that it's still people that is my passion. Helping people, don't allowing people to settle for less. There's everything in this world to gain for you, so don't you be the one that stops yourself from achieving these things. So that is really a big thing for me, and only because I then took those actions and because I actually was with the people did I then stumble upon the actual practical thing that I enjoy doing. Now, what is the cool thing about this event, Project 1 Million in 1 year? And again, if you're not part of this event yet, get yourself a ticket right now. It's only £5. Like, if you don't want to invest £5 to completely transform the rest of your life, then I don't know what is going to do it. But I really, really recommend you to be part of it. If you're already part of it because you're coming from the mentorship channel, so excited for you. Make sure to be there all of the days, confirm your space and all the rest of it, because it's going to change your life, like literally change your life. But all of that being said, what was a big thing as well, and what is a big thing about this event is that as we're going through these days in the event, we're very results driven. So you're already from this event are going to walk away with the clarity of the blueprint of building your empire and building that first business into $1 million business. That's why the event title is Project 1 Million in 1 year. And by the way, I actually had this question a few days back. Someone who's joining or is considering joining the event is already making a few millions per year. It's like, can this event help me to scale beyond that? Can I go and grow to 10 million per year? And the answer is absolutely yes. So even though, don't be misguided by the name of the event, Project 1 Million in 1 year. If you're already doing millions, then this is going to help you scale as well. So that's just an important thing. And I just had to laugh about it. But here you go. That's the answer to it. But all of that being said, again, what this event will do is give you so much clarity that then you walk away already having a far more clear idea than just going out there and being with the people. So you will come to this event, walk away with the knowledge and the blueprint of how to go about the business and about being with the people and all that sort of stuff. But you also walk away with already an idea of what could be your passion business. So it's not like, oh, I have to fully figure it out by just being with the people. You always walk away with a very good idea of what that could be. And then you just have to execute it and fine tune it by means of being with the people and actioning upon the practical steps that you learn during this event. So it's like, it's both ways, but don't be like most people that go and choose a business just because they think it's easy, or choose a business and then go about creating all of it, or spending their time and effort and money buying a lot of stuff, or like whether that's stock or whether it's like buying equipment to go and create a course or whatever, all of that sort of stuff. No, first be with the people, sell it to the people. And then once you get the sales, you do actually a pre-sale so that you can then start having that clarity that the market actually wants what it is that you have. Don't go out there and create something, not even testing the market. So that's another thing that you'll learn during this event. So all of that being said, hello, Joanna. So nice to have you here also. I hope that answered your question, dear student who asked this question. And also for all of our participants, I'm so excited. Only 5 more sleeps and then the pre-training is starting. Just again to say to you guys that every single event is different. We grow as a person. We've just undergone a huge amount of growth in the last month. And I just want to pour all of that learning and growth into you guys on this event. So it's going to be really powerful. And you grow as well. For those of you who've been here more often, there's always new learnings. And so that's why I'm so excited, because we have people that come more than once. And it's a very powerful thing. So I am very excited for this event. If you are too, then do let me know. Drop a comment below. If this is the first time you're seeing me on YouTube, feel free to subscribe as well. I am very excited to share more stuff and answer more of your questions. So do drop a comment as well about what I could help you with. But if you haven't yet gotten your ticket, get your ticket right now. Come to the event and I'll see you in 5 days. But on that note, I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know all of the previous things, like what questions can I help you with. Get your ticket, and I guess that was it. All right, that's it for me. Bye.